Now, we all know the late 60s, 70s, 80s was the sex boom, right? Too. You know, everybody was going to the disco, everybody was starting to learn about sex. But then what happened in the 80s? AIDS, and yeah, then everybody slowed down. I'm sure most of Trump's uh, transgressions, whatever you want to call it, happened during that time too. And I'm sure as the times progressed, even he got better in his behavior. I know. But the problem is, okay, if you're going to do something to Trump but not hold yourself to the same standards, you're no better than him. It's the same as the women wanting to do the things that men do, but then they keep condemning the men even if they get to do it. You know what I mean? Right. Okay. Then you're both bad. That's the point too. If you want to play God like the men, you're going to go to hell with him. You did? Whole point. And same with anyone who plays God to another human being, right? Now, I heard of several stories this morning. A guy in Atlanta tried to rob a woman and picked her up, threw her on the ground, and then threw the bank down. But there were witnesses who caught him in the act, right? Now, luckily, like I said, none of y'all were caught in the act, and not even Mr. Clinton. But sometimes silence means you can't defend yourself, or you can't say nothing like Jesus when he was brought before the Sanhedrin. He couldn't say he wasn't the Messiah. That's called entrapment anyway when he's acting like and proclaiming he's the Messiah, right? You know, they just didn't want to accept him as their true Messiah. Probably not even the 12. No. Because, see, it's hard for someone to be betrayed, right? Without the 12 around him being involved, right? First. And we know who the ringleader was. It had to be Peter. It had to be Peter. He was more Jewish than Jesus. And he believed the men around him rather than God. And therefore we suffer under Peter's reign, right? Trust me, it's Peter who's the beast, not the beast who raped him, not the beast who betrayed him first among his own fellow Jews, right? But let's not point the finger either. Peter did what any man who's playing God would do, didn't he, Peter? Who replaced his truth with a lie. Who never knew its truth, though, either. Like most men don't want to, right? God is the start of life, not the finisher of life. God didn't make life arbitrarily for you to stomp all over each other until you die. Now, I'm going to pray for Bernie Sanders, too, because he just went through a heart procedure. Of course, good luck, Bernie. Hope you get better soon, right? No ill will, no ill will. We're all human. We're not God, though. Don't say that, card. Quit acting like you're God because you can't see God. It's the spirit that's in you. If you see it, you die. You're no longer alive, and you don't get that. Unlike me, you can't see God and live. You're not even playing worthy enough that you're just a human being like us all. You're going to make mistakes, and that's life. But like I told you, the only way a child can get down here or around me is if she's bold enough to come down here because someone's fucking with her about me wanting to fuck her. And she knows I don't just being around me for a few seconds. You mean, I'm looking for a girlfriend. Yeah, all she can do is volunteer if she wants to. And if she don't, she can stay in her house all night and I wouldn't know the difference, right? I wouldn't worry about it, right? I wouldn't expect it, nor would I know what to do if she did, right? Would you? And I would, of course, tell her we're not supposed to do this, but I wouldn't tell her we couldn't, right? I wouldn't lie to her and tell her that a physical act cannot be done between two consenting people and what that means. And in a way, no matter their age, in a way, not, right? I know what you mean too, but it ain't as though I'm picking up every girl under 16 or over 16 or even trying to be with anyone. And since most women come on to me anyway, in my story up to now, that's up to them, right? But I do tell you, we gotta play by the rules or we're both gonna get caught. Especially if you're coming down here to me and you're under 16, right? Those are the laws, right? But if you are, I'm sure what's going on around you ain't too kosher either. So my job ain't to condemn a young girl whether she comes to me or not, right? It's to try to help her work through her situation so she realizes love wouldn't try to fuck her anyway, and you shouldn't try to fuck the older man down the street who's just alone and miserable and can't find a girlfriend, right? Now I know that's going to create the Florence Nightingale effect, especially when they see my scars and stuff like that, especially my ankle. They know I'm not lying. They know you are, but they know you are. Tiptoe. Right. But you do that to all your children. You tell us what we can do and can't do like you're God, you're going to send us to hell if we don't. No. Who wants to hear you saying that to them? No. No one. Do you think the disciples or the prophets or whoever went around saying, oh, if you don't follow God, you're going to hell all the time? No, they did not. They did not. They served God because they were men trying to follow it, knowing they were men and not God, right? You, on the other hand, play God to everyone, including your own children, and that's why it just messes up with you, right? And don't you think that's the first problem, Pastor Prince, right? You're playing God. Mm-hmm. You're not seeking the whole truth, but are fine with what you're preaching, even if it's wrong. God is a spirit. Is a spirit first male, female, or both, right? The male and female are one in Christ Jesus, so that he is neither Jew nor Gentile, as is God, bond or free, as is God, male or female, as is God, right? So does the matter neither male nor female, Jew nor Gentile, bond nor free. We genderize even something that's not supposed to be genderized. The very matter itself, right? We make it a her instead of a him. I know. Well, neither one is male or female. Mm-hmm. Jew or Gentile, bond or free. But both are from God, right? The universe, the matter, right? So what's the matter with you? What's the matter with you, right? So let's check the mail this morning, right? Make sure everything I need is in. Got to do a withdrawal of at least $9.30, right? To make sure I got money in my account. And my other account is missing about $130 as well. Now, I tried to make an early payment on one of my cards, but that's because I thought I could set the date or they wouldn't take it out until the 1st, because that's what's been the practice, right, up to now. So, yep, my second check is in, right? Now, I'm getting 3 checks over the next few days till the 23rd, at least I hope, right? And 2 of them should come around the 23rd. Alright, I'm getting one from Rise because I'm paying them off, and that should be around $600. Right? I'm getting one back from Westford Union because, that got messed up too, right? So again, that's for $400, right? And then I'm getting an escrow check from the money source, right? And that should be around the 23rd, right? But the thing is, my first payment for my new truck is due the 16th. I know. So sometime between now and then, we got to do a new contract or something, right? Because I don't know what the amounts are going to be, but I'm trying to put at least 5 down, right? I know. And I can do it either way, right? But it all should be in by the 23rd, right? And that's the point about the truck. I would still be fine driving the accent, but they suck me in the truck. And again, they don't want to do any other deal with me. Why is that? I mean, you can't do me a better deal than a 2017 Ford F-150. Not that I don't have a problem with the car. It's a nice little truck, right? But how much you want for it? I'm putting 5 down. But okay, whatever you want. Not something I can do about. So, like I keep telling you, when you start a new instrument, you're a beginner. No matter your age. And you cannot go from beginner to Beethoven in a night, right? And unless you play it every day, you're not going to get better but gradually anyway. Don't let people make you give up on your dreams, right? That's what they want to do anyway. Because they have done. They crushed their dreams a long time ago and blame men of Satan for it, right? And mm-hmm. Well, you don't quit treating your girlfriends badly, they're going to become like you. You really want that? But they won't just be with you either. I know. Like the song said, "Who's making love to your old lady? Why you been out making love?" I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. You want to play with them, not play themselves, but they're like, "Fuck that shit." But now, oh no. Okay. Keep acting like you the shit. Now, immediately, and like I said, it's been 5 to 6 days since I started Mary Had a Little Lamb, right? But of course, there's techniques you gotta learn in the meantime, including bowing techniques for the bow. Mm-hmm. Right? See, if you don't do it right, you don't even make a sound. Mm-hmm. Well, even Paul said, unless the trumpet make a particular sound, you don't even know it's time for battle, right? Right. But there again, is it time for battle or time for repentance for us all? Mm-hmm. What we need to do is quit playing like we know everything we can or can't do and trusting God to bring us what we need, not always what we want, right? You get what you need, yeah. Well, I saw her day at the reception with a glass of wine in her hand. She was practicing the art of deception. At her feet was bloodstained hand. We decided that we would get a soda. My favorite flavor, cherry red. You can't always get what you want. Sometimes you can. You can't always get what you want. You can't always get what you want. But if you try sometimes, you just might find you get what you need, baby. Yeah. Once you get the message, I know. Even, pleased to meet you. Hope you guess my name. Woo-hoo. But what's puzzling you is the nature of my game. And you can't get no satisfaction. You can't get no satisfaction, though you try, you try, you try, you try. You can't get no, you can't get no. Can you? Nothing you buy, nothing you own, not your wife, not your kids, not your mistress, not your male lover, and nothing satisfies your soul, does it? You're never happy, are you? You're always miserable, aren't you? Getting older by the minute. Focusing on you and not other people. Raising the debt from $0 to $22 trillion in another 100 years, huh? Way to go! Way to go! The worst economy in millennia in under 100 years. And you're doing us right. And not wrong. You evil politicians. Now you're trying to use crepe race and look younger, right? Jane? And Jane, you're playing the game called playing the game. And house to house. Don't you really know what it's all about? Oh, Jane. All those nights we spent together, yeah. We didn't know better. Jane, you're playing the game. Oh, I forgot the words actually too. It's just an example, though. Where's Maribel and Patrick Jane, though? That's another Jane. That's a Jane Mitchell. See, if I'm in a ruse, I'm in a ruse, right? And see, I know my ex-girlfriend enough to know she didn't mind being with me when we were together, even though I cheated on her at the end, but she knows that was coming, right? I told her. She also knows she got pregnant in baby 4.9, right? showed me the birth certificate in the picture, right? Mm-hmm. So I know something going on around here, Scott. Something going on around here, Steve. Something going on around here. Zimbarski, Michael, what's going on? Is she really going out with him? Is she really gonna take them home tonight? Well, she does. I can only forgive her. Cause see, love knows you're crazy. Driving me and her crazy too. Crazy little thing called love. Well, this thing called love, I just can't handle this thing called love. I just get round to it, ain't ready. Crazy little thing called love. There goes my baby. She knows how to rock and roll. She drives me crazy. She gives me hot cold fever. She leaves me in the cocoa sweat. But she had one but miscarried the other, Scott. Would that be a nerve for you? Then you and her would know first. Asshole. Though I'm positive, are you? You're kind of her husband too, but I would want her back. Would you? I would forgive her being with you, whatever's going on with Steve and Bart and Miles Mitchell Sr., but whatever is going on, right? I don't know. We're all human. Only human, of flesh and blood, I'm made. Human, born to make mistakes. Even if Steve was first, I was last. You ever heard of it? First shall be last, and the last shall be first. You know what that means? So where's my baby and where's my mama? Mm-hmm. My baby mama. Mm-hmm. Ain't seen hide nor hair to them. They ain't even posted a video because, like, I'm actually not telling the truth about what happened. Only. If Maribel was alive, she would understand that. Or she wouldn't, Scott. Or Steve. Or Zimbarski or whatever's going on there, right? Now, when you're only showing me a picture, though, how can I trust you? How can I trust you? I know. You're not musical people anyway. I don't have a problem, Jane, with you, but like I said, right? Do you have a problem? Like Maribel. Well, don't compound it. You know what happened to her. I don't. I don't. They wouldn't tell me because they're worried, right? But I'll do to them. Aren't you? Get me an automatic BB gun and cheat your ass if you come to my house. But just a BB gun. It's just a BB gun. I'm not trying to kill nobody. So anyway, the Trump drama, the Biden drama, the influence of the world, huh? But have a good day.